Well, here comes the ice storm, the second ice storm of the year. This is supposed to, I've heard the word biblical on the weather reports numerous times. I'm not happy about it. I don't, I don't fare well in this kind of weather. Okay, it's Nate again. Um, Sunday. It's Tuesday. It's about 2 o'clock Tuesday morning right now. Sunday, I went and I delivered a pizza. That's what I do. That's my job. Delivery guy. Um, and I delivered it to Goodwill. And I saw a woman who was really old, ancient, probably with dementia, and I think she was being led around by her daughter or something. And so she was thumbing through these records that were by the they had the cash by the cash registers in front of the store, and I saw a couple. I saw one that was Marvin Gaye. I thought one that was Charlie Mingus, and my jaw dropped because I know the records they sell there are cheap. So I thought, oh boy, they're just gonna go and loot and take the whole, all of it. But they didn't. Apparently, she put him back. The Marvin Gaye was gone by the time I got back. I went back to work. I think I got out maybe 2, 3 hours later, and for very little money, I really beefed up my jazz collection. Holy cow! Yeah, there's some really good stuff. So this is what I got. This was all 77. There was, for some reason, 77 cents is how they price their LPs. I don't know why. Charlie Mingus, Tonight at Noon. This is fantastic. Holy cow, this is really good. I don't know. I'm really not a big jazz fan. I don't know a lot about it, but I'm really starting to appreciate it for what it is. It's really enjoyable. But this is fantastic. Oh, this is amazing. Yeah, I don't know why I haven't gotten into that stuff sooner. There's a different type of stuff too. There's some funk and soul and world music too. Superfly, which I was listening to earlier this evening. That's a classic album. Mungo Santa Maria, which I had something else by him. He's a percussionist. I don't really know a whole lot about him. I haven't really done a whole lot of researching on him, but this is pretty cool stuff. B.B. King, Guess Who? And I really wish I was on the beach right now instead of anticipating this, because I have to drive tomorrow. I have to be a closing driver at the restaurant, and I'm not looking forward to that. We're supposed to get about 3/4 of an inch of ice. Yeah, anyway. Oh, my wife had gone earlier before, and she picked up about 3 or 4 albums that she had seen, and this one of them was a 2 record set, Donna Summer, Live and More. There's some decent stuff on here. There's a whole side devoted to MacArthur Park. I don't think I'll be listening to that one anytime soon. But I do like Donna Summer. She has some good stuff. Joan Armatrading. I love this record. Love, 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 love this record. I have a German pressing of it. I think either German or Dutch. It's amazing. She's such an amazing voice and a great guitar player. Here's one. Solomon Burke. Change is Gonna Come. This is the old Sam Cooke song. This is from 1986. Listen to that. Sounds great. Most of these I haven't heard yet. I just haven't had time. King Curtis. Instant Groove. Johnny Hammond. This is on Kudo Records. Kudo record label. Let's see. A lot of these are in really, really good shape too. Um, I was impressed. There's a couple of Blue Note press. There's a lot to show here. I don't want to go much longer than 10 minutes. But Les McCann, Hustle to Survive. Let's see. Oh, Aretha Franklin. Who's Zooming Who? I don't know. There's a couple of good songs on there. Wait a minute. Is that the one with? It's got Freeway of Love on it with the big man, Clarence Clemens on sax. God rest his soul. Stevie, when Stevie went disco. Hotter Than July. And Jimmy Smith with George Benson, Ron Carter, Stanley Turrentine, and Grady Tate. What a friggin' lineup. Whew. Yeah, I can't wait to listen to this. Bob James, and this is a cheesy 80s cover if I've ever seen one. It's just the big 80s glasses, and I haven't heard it, but there was also a David Sanborn record there, but David Sanborn to me sounds like Kenny G, and it just does nothing for me. Spyro Gyra? Incognito? And I got it, I think it's an upgrade actually. I had a copy of it from another dig. I didn't even realize it. Jimmy Cliff. Give Thanks. Fat Burger, One of a Kind. I'd heard of them before. This is from 1986. On, I think Optimism Records, or no, Golden Boy Jazz. That's interesting. Anyway, I'm not familiar with them. I guess it's probably more lounge type stuff. Check that out. I bought it, and it's really, they're all less than $1 and it's in mint condition. And so I just said, why not? Sparrow. I got 2 by him. There's another one in here. This is Sparrow versus the Rest. This guy's from Antigua, Lisbon, Antigua and Trinidad and Tobago. Tobago. I don't know. It's on a Tysot Records. Yeah, Trinidad and Tobago. And I've been there once. And listening to this in the middle of, well, Georgia winter really isn't much of a winter now, is it? Unless we get ice storms, then it's winter. Yeah, I wouldn't mind being there right now. It's nice and warm. Anyway, probably not during hurricane season, of course. Herbie Hancock, Future Shock. More Sparrow. More Sparrow, more. This is pretty cool. I can't wait to hear it. I heard the other one. I want to hear this one. It's just the Brothers Johnson. This woman I'd never heard of. Sarita? Yeah. I don't know. She's really beautiful, but I have no idea who she is. She does a bunch of Stevie Wonder covers. And I think, I don't know if they're covers or if he just wrote them for her. But yeah, I can't remember if it's on Motown or not. But he produced the record, I believe. Wow, okay. Moist Records. It's a they're a subsidiary of Motown. Moist, Moest. I don't know that. It's probably very, very. I don't know. Arthur Blythe. Dada. and it has nothing to do with the um, postmodernist art movement, Dadaism. Wow, 10 minutes already, and I'm just going way too long. It has to be. It's about being a dad to a toddler. And moving right along, Hubert Laws, the Chicago theme. Um, Les McCann and Eddie Harris, live at Montreux. The Swiss movement. Lord's Short Shirt. More island music. This is from uh, Antigua. This is the one from Antigua in Trinidad. Um, it's pretty cool. Tony Williams. This is on Blue Note. Foreign Intrigue. In 1985. Let's see. Grover Washington Jr. And I found something that I have no idea what this is. If somebody sees this and knows who this guy is, I even Googled it. It's more Carnival hits. I haven't listened to it, but I'm anxious to find out what it sounds like. King Pleasure, Mr. Jazz. I listen to this. It's vocal stuff. It's I don't know. I'll just throw it up on the shelf and see what happens. Quincy Jones. And what else do you want to say? More Grover. What Grover Cleveland? Grover Washington Jr. Feels so good. Roy Ayers. More Roy Ayers. Lifeline. Ubiquity Lifeline. I think it's one side is Ubiquity, one is Lifeline. Pat Metheny Group. I can't wait to hear that. He's pretty good. He's a really good guitarist. Cross genres. This is a record called I Man by Lord Melody. Apparently it's reggae, I believe. It cannot be disputed that Lord Melody, or Mr. Fitzroy Lord Melody Alexander, is a living legend in the Calypso world. Sorry, Calypso, not reggae. Grover Washington Jr., Inner City Blues. Whoever dropped this off, man, they really didn't know. There's some nice stuff in here. Just jazz. I don't know if they rummaged through their dead relative's house and saw these and were like, what? No. Man, I don't know. Isaac Hayes. But I guess I'm thankful for that they did, and I was able to pick it up. Mandrill. Some funky flutists. And Mandrill. I'll check it out. Mr. Isaac Hayes, Chocolate Chip, and the Clifford Brown Memorial Album. It's got Quincy Jones on this. Actually, This was it was original 1953 recordings, but it was re-released after he passed on. And it's a stereo copy. And the last one, Hubert Law's Afro Classic. This is on CTI. Really good label. Really good jazz label. A lot of, that's where George Benson started. And that's where he was until the 80s when he went and became a pop singer. Tried to, I don't know, maybe he's trying to go to mainstream, but the quality of his work, in my opinion, kind of suffered. I also, when I was in the front and I was about ready to go pay for my purchase, somebody over the intercom just said, well, we have new electronics on the sales floor, and I bought a Pioneer receiver. I had just gotten a new amp, uh, and it was okay, but this receiver is a bit better. And I got it for like $15, and I also got a tape deck for Techniques for like $8. So yeah, it was a pretty nice score, nice Goodwill score. I'm pretty happy about it. And now I'll probably just chill out, listen to some more tunes, and maybe if I can go to bed by like 3 or 4, and sleep till noon. And if I have to go to work, if the store's open, then great. If not, then fuck it. I'll just go bowling. In the words of Walter Sobchak, who was quoted by the main host. I'm having a brain cramp of Grown Man Record Night last Friday. So yeah, adios. It's been fun. I got another bookshelf to house records primarily. Went to and I put it together today. So they were all there were 3 shelves like that before, and they were kind of suffering. They were really squeezed in there, and I'm sure the grooves were gonna. But now it looks kind of, I don't know. It looks kind of like there's more. Whatever. I'm fucking rambling. Good night. Let's see.